You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy
Happy Mother's Day. I don't have to be here. I could go do other stuff. Like I was trying it in the chats. No, I'm not even being on camera. Nah. I'm not even being on camera. Yep. Thank you. Yep, y'all welcome. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Because I could technically take today off because I'm basically a mother too. You know, I'm a little piece, you know, of a mommy as well. No, don't talk about some comeback for what? I just want no head off. Y'all tried it. Yeah. My goodness. Oh, I don't have to be here. I don't have to be here. Do you see this? I don't have to be here. Happy Mother's Day. And now let me go home and get on with this show that I don't have to do. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now, hello, everyone. I love y'all. Nah. All right. I got my little drink. Got a little bit of liquor in it today. Yay, it's on this good Sunday. I don't know what's happening with my internet. It was fine earlier. So if I'm like fuzzy, I don't know what the problem is. I feel like somebody might be stealing off my internet because I looked and it said that my password is weak. If you ever like look like at your internet, like, and I looked at the service like in the area and I looked at mine, you know, and it says security weak, or password weak. And I'm like, oh, so y'all letting people know to rob me, to steal my internet? I'm like, yeah, y'all tried it. Don't point us out. Don't point us out. They need to get rid of that. They need to get rid of that. Hit flip. So, now I love y'all. I really did like my internet. Like I said on my side, try plugging your Wi-Fi router. What? Don't tell me what to do. No, that's StreamYard. No, it tried it. It just because I pointed at it and it's telling me connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try unplugging your router or moving closer to it. Yeah, so I'm just pick up everything and just go sit in the living room where it is. So hair flip, I don't know what's going on, but it's annoying. So nah, I love you. They say, are we you fuzzy? See, oh, this is era. Oh, this is era. Hold on, y'all, because this is era. Hold on, let me look at something because I'm irritated. While I look at this really quick, let me pull my girl back up. We need an activation one more good time. Mm-hmm.
You better get him, Lord. Before I get him, Lord. Hey.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey. They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
So I hope I'm not fuzzy, because I just don't want to be. That's annoying, and it makes the show gross. So if you keep messing up, I'm just gonna have to switch over. So sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to leave real quick and come right back and just switch over because I have 2 internets. So I'm just gonna have to switch over to the other one because I don't have time for it. So hello, everyone. I love y'all. Welcome to the show. Welcome up to the show. Yes, I am shiny, girl. I got out that shower. Put on some oil. Had to put some oil on this body, girl. Have to get this body together. So, happy Mother's Day to everyone. I love you all. Happy Mother's Day to y'all mamas, y'all grandmamas, y'all great grandmamas. All of that. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love Mother's Day. I know. I just always thought it was a holiday that mattered. Because we have a lot of holidays that don't matter. Okay, and Mother's Day and Father's Day, they matter. So shout out to all the mothers in the house. Okay, single or indifferent. All right, single mamas, baby mamas, all of that shit. Baby mama. Either way it goes, we love you guys. We love you guys. So let's get into these topics. I'm going to get in your comments in a minute, but I'm irritated with my internet. So I'm going to try to keep this rolling. Oh my goodness. So in light of Mother's Day, of course, we're going to talk about Mother's Day like things, like teens. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. They posted Happy Mother's Day to our beautiful neighbors. So shout out to them. I thought this was wonderful. I like seeing stuff about Mother's Day. Yes. No sound. Why ain't no sound? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Y'all saying yes. Sean, you didn't say per. No. Very so much no. Akbar does not. Now she get a little piece. A 1. Now Akbar pop quiz V. Now we ain't gonna put too much on it. But Akbar get a little piece. A little piece. She had him the other day. So she get a little piece of a Happy Mother's Day. But she ain't getting no full Happy Mother's Day. She get that. That's why Akbar gets. She get the. She don't get the P Mother's Day. You got to be around a little bit longer, a little bit stronger. So Akbar Pop Quiz V does not get a full Happy Mother's Day. Now, we might say Happy Father's Day to her this year. Now, we might say that. But Pop Quiz, you ain't getting no whole Happy Mother's Day from me, girl. Like, no, she tried it. She ain't getting no whole Happy Mother's Day. No. So, happy Mother's Day to the real mothers that know how it is. Big dot. They gotta take care of their churn every day, even the ones they don't like. Yes, at the right island. Even the ones the parents don't like, they still gotta take care of them too. Now, I be some churn that be born and they don't look all that great. They don't look all that great. Sometimes you get a little bit of disappointed with the churn you have. Sometimes, and y'all not about to judge me like it's not ugly kids, and because it's plenty of ugly adults. Do you think it just started? Y'all got to think about that. You got to think about that. This came from somewhere. All right? If it look like a bullfrog right now, that means it used to look like a tadpole. So y'all tried it. Now, y'all churn is beautiful. But some little booger wolves out there. All right? Right? So it's a couple booger wolves out there. I'm being nice. But there's plenty of people churn I don't hold and didn't want to hold. You know your kid cute because I want to hold it. If I'm just like, oh, let me, oh, it's so cute. You know, but if I'm like, oh, girl, you had a baby, gone, girl. No, I'm not asking to hold it. For what? If it's ugly right there, it's going to be ugly when you hand it to me. So it's just up close and personal. It's scarier. You know, like up close, like, You hold that fly wrapped around that blanket like a burrito. You hold that little fly in your hand. Nah, that little dragonfly. Beautiful little dragonfly. But, you know, here, flip. So it's like y'all tried it. So now, shout out to the mothers that even have to deal with ugly churn, because it's even harder to raise them, Lord. It's even harder to raise them. Knew they daddy was ugly. Strong genes. He got strong genes and he ugly. Hello. Hello, right, baby? Right. Girl, nice. It's some ugly churn out there. Y'all need to stop sitting that line. Y'all know that child ugly. Know that baby. You don't want to hold that baby. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of churn out there with cute outfits on. Now y'all need to stop that. Now, honesty is key. Okay? Honesty is key. And we'll still hang out with them. But I mean, I had plenty of ugly friends at elementary school. I don't know about you, but when I was in elementary, it was some ugly motherfuckers. I was to school with plenty of people that was Uggs. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all get on my nerves. I was just like, y'all just want to sit there and be nice, knowing that baby ain't cute. No, that, but see, because y'all talk about some I'm not right. They ain't talk about some stop it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just being honest. I am just being honest. Shout out to all the mothers out there, because sometimes look, Monique talk about you ain't right, shot, but what? I'm just saying what you thinking. I'm just saying what you think. Man, talking about some you ain't right. Why? Like, cause Melanie, you done held an ugly baby. You done held an ugly child. Just because you were sitting there and you were being very so much nice, and was just like, oh, your baby's so beautiful. Knowing you handing them back a Fraggle Rock. Knowing you handing them back a Child of the Corn. Like, girl, you don't get this bug. You call a child. I done held plenty of churn I don't want to drop. Yep. Yeah, I felt that in my spirit. I'm like, let me hand this baby back before I drop it. I said, ooh, let me hand this little ugly motherfucker back. So, yeah, like, girl, girl, here, get it. It's crying. Get it. Girl, that thing in the living room screaming again. I wish you go in there and get it. But y'all, because y'all be trying it. Y'all be trying it. The lies. Danny talk about stuff. There are no ugly kids. Maybe in your family. Maybe in your motherfucking family, but it's a couple I know. And then they sit there getting the paternity pictures, or they just knowing this baby's gonna be ugly. Your stomach, your pregnancy is ugly, girl. Like you already, girl, you know that's an ugly baby in your stomach. Girl, you ain't carrying well or nothing. You carrying too high. You don't have morning sickness for too long, girl. That baby ugly. It's taking too much of your energy. That's what ugly kids do. They take a lot of your energy. That's what they take, a lot of your energy. Cute kids don't do all that. Cute kids don't do all that. If anything, it's just like they carrying them is just, pregnancy is just hard in general. So you know, with a cute kid, you know, they really don't take you through all of that. It be them ugly ones that want to be breached. Like you are very so much Uggs, and you trying to come out the wrong way. Get your little ugly ass out of me. So hair flip. So yeah, y'all tried it. I'm moving on. Moving on. They'll grow out of it. Yeah, some of them do. You put a little water on them. Put a little water on them, shape their head, and keep their hair and stuff done. Yes. Sometimes, you know, they grow into it, but sometimes they stay looking like little raccoons. Sometimes, you know, that happens too. Like, cause y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all sitting there looking at ugly churn sitting by y'all right now. Some ugly kids y'all looking at right now like, he ain't lying. Please don't say nothing. Please don't say nothing. You just ate. Don't say nothing to me. You don't have patience for ugly churn. It's all right. It's all right. Because sometimes, like they said, they grow out of it. So it make them a little bit easier to love. Because it is so hard. Shout out to all the mothers with ugly churn. Shout out to all the mothers with ugly churn. Shout out to mothers. Shout them out. Because y'all are the real MVPs. Y'all got it the hardest because you still gotta feed it and dress it and all of that. Knowing this is a little bumblebee in this room that's getting dressed right now. You know, it's just like, ugh. So I'm hair flip. But sometimes they grow out of it. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So hold on, it's some super stickers. Let's get into those. Cause y'all trying it in this chat. Yeah, y'all trying to act like y'all ain't had no baby raccoon, a little squirrel. Yes, y'all have. Shout out to Kendra. She says, I just love you. Oh, thank you. I just love you too. Miss Aquarius says your baby's Uggs. Very so much. Your baby is Uggs, like big dot. Your baby is your baby ugly. It's all right. It is all right. What about it? So you really trying to fight because your baby ugly? Okay, but girl, let's go outside. Shout out to Shoni. Hi, girl. She says I have a few in my family right now. Girl, me too. And our dear family member call me like it's my baby ugly. I'm going to tell you, and you know where I live at. So threaten me in person. Do not do it over the phone. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you for the super sticker. Threaten me in person, don't threaten me over the phone. Hair flip. So right, those kids deserve a high meal, even though they look like Fraggle Rocks. Yes, animals deserve. They still mammals, although they don't look like us. So yes, those kids deserve part of the treatment that you give cute kids. Cause cute kids deserve. Now, because we ain't about to just be giving them cute kid privilege. Like, no ugly kids do not get cute kid privilege. So you get them a little piece. You know how you treat the other churn. You're like, Mom, I asked you for a daddy, I asked you for a cookie. You said I can't get one, but you let my brother get one. Well, your brother, do you really want to know the truth? Do you really want to? Do you really want to know why your little ugly fuck? You little ugly flower. You want to know why? Get your ugly ass out of here. This lightning bug in front of you talking about some they deserve. All right. Now y'all done tried it. We moving on. Hey, with this, I'm dead. We moving on because y'all tried it because it's ugly churn out here. Y'all trying to make me look like a bad person because y'all want to call adults ugly like they want ugly churn too. So it's just like, okay. So shout out to the real fathers out here. Shout out to Jonathan out here chasing this monkey like how some of y'all be doing in real life. This how y'all be in the neighborhood chasing y'all churn, them little fucking monkeys. That's a shame. That's a shame. This monkey done got out. So the monkey done got out, y'all. The monkey done got us terrorized and they running in front of cars. Now, this how some of y'all be when y'all be coming to pick y'all churn up from school. It's literally like you came to pick up a primate. So y'all need to cut it out like y'all churn that wild like mine. My churn, especially my boys, they is wow. So so he in the neighborhood doing like this is what we do. Like this is what we do. Sometimes our churn don't want to come home. They just be getting out the car. You know, all type of stuff. We at the red light. You argue with them, they just get out. You know, all of that. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan out here, a whole single mother. Gone, Jonathan. Gone, Jonathan. Say, I know I like him. I like Jonathan. I like him. Shout out to him. Happy Mother's Day, Jonathan. I cannot. I literally cannot. I'm like, not the monkey. Not the monkey. So shout out to Sierra and Russell. Happy Mother's Day to Sierra. That's my girl. So we get to see her daughter. We rarely ever like get to see pictures of her daughter. So shout out to their little beautiful family. And shout out to the Wilsons. Mr. Wilson. So shout out to the Wilsons. They out here cute. Very so much cute. Yeah, I think this is a double picture. And shout out to Sierra. I feel like she is a phenomenal mom. I think she really is. I think she's a really good mom. So shout out to Sierra. Gone, girl. Gone, Sierra and Russell. Gone. Future, why is your baby over there in this man's lap? Future. Oh my goodness. You might as well just sign over your right. Just go ahead and get Future to that man. He gonna raise him the right way anyway. Go ahead, Future. Go ahead and just get that baby to them people. Move right along. Move right along. A shout out to Sophia. Am I saying that right? Hey Sean, I freaking love you. Hair flip. I love you too, sweetie. Thank you. Yes, they do have a very pretty family. Hold on, Sam J. Just said very pretty family. I agree. They have a very pretty family. I agree. They are so cute. Shout out to Lauren London and her beautiful, handsome boys. One by Lil Wayne and one by Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. So shout out to Lauren. I think she's a phenomenal mom as well. I just think Lauren's a good mom. You don't really ever hear anything bad, especially about Lauren. So shout out to her and her little boys. So shout out to Lauren. Go ahead. Shout out to Sin and Joe Baby. Cash Doll. Shout out to Cash Doll for being a mama at 40. You stop turning these churn into accessories. Shout out to Cash Doll, mommy at 40, big bad. That's a beautiful stroller. She looks great. She absolutely does. So shout out to Cash Doll, Auntie Cash Doll. Shout out to Auntie Cash Doll with her accessory on Mother's Day. Here, flip. Shout out to Cash Doll. Go on, Cash Doll, girl. The one that G Herbo decided to stay with, Taina, that baby mama. Yeah, go on, girl. And shout out to Kim Porter, rest in peace. She'll still be here if Diddy didn't take her away from us, allegedly. So, yes, because Diddy always putting up. She would have still been here. Why is she gone? Explain it. Always trying to. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Not because I get annoyed, or I get annoyed because she still could have been here hugging her tight because you knew that was the last time you gonna hug that woman. What happened to her? Shout out to Gia. She said the baby said, a good, good. I'm gonna put my finger right here. A good, good. Good, yeah, yeah. So, yay. So, girl, thank you, girl, for the super sticker, girl. Thank you. Dina said, that's gonna be me, y'all. My man 40. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you owning it. There ain't nothing wrong with that being my man 40. Jana did it at 51, 52. So, yes, if Jana did it, y'all can do it. As many y'all just hit choreography all day because that's all Jana did. But think I'm scared. I'm turning 40 around. Dang, I'm scared to turning 40 around. Sean, it's all right. Nothing wrong with turning 40. What's wrong with turning 40? That's nothing. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, 40s are the new 20s. Like literally, there are a lot of people in their 40s that look amazing. That literally look amazing, except for the ones that's on YouTube asking for GoFundMe's for back rent. But other than that, girl, the majority of the people in their 40s, girl, they look amazing. I feel like it's how you look. I think that's all that matters. As long as you look good, I don't think who cares what age you are? That does not matter because you look good. So, I mean, it's like, who cares? Honestly, I think it matters when you look it. When you look 40 and you only turning 32, because I know a lot of people that are younger than me and I look way younger than them. Like, it's like, there is no way you are 28. Like, there's no way. You're like, hair flip. And there's a lot of people that be like, I'm 54. And I'll be like, shut the front door. Shut the front door. So I think it just matters in how good you look. So that's what, like I tell my churn, because my churn be trying to call me old and they be wondering why I be telling them that I want new children, because they be trying to make me look like I'm old, and I know I'm not old. I'm amazing. Okay, 6'4" greatness. So, but at 33, they already trying to make me feel like I'm old. So I feel like it's what you look like. Because when I go, because my churn, they because they really used to say that, but now that I go to like their school and stuff like that, and their other friends see me, and now they saying they other friends' parents and stuff like that. My kids be like, no, you ain't old. They be like, no, you ain't old, Dad. No, you ain't old. Because they say their other, friends, some people are way older. Some people are, sitting near the same age as me, or things like that. But they still look a lot older. They're like, well, you still look way younger than them, So you ain't old, Dad. But here, flip. So there's nothing wrong with turning 40. Like, I'm excited for when I do turn 40. I can wait. I absolutely can. But I got 6.5 years and I'm going to enjoy them. But as long as I look like this, I'm not worried about it. If I say like right now, I could be like, I'm 40 and like look like this, I'm completely fine with that. I'm trying to say I'm 50, looking like this, 60, like all of that. So I think it just matters on what you look like. That's all that matters, honestly. As long as you look good, the age ain't nothing but a number. So shout out to Kim Porter, rest in peace. We loved her. She was beautiful. Move right along. What's next? So Afeni Shakur was sitting over here talking about Tupac, y'all. This is Mama. She was sitting over here talking about Tupac, and we're gonna listen to her real quick.
I would describe Tupac as an extraordinary human being who was actually quite ordinary. But he was extraordinary in that he felt other people, especially, I think, young people, he felt them maybe.
Good question. I was 20. I was 20 years old when I had my first biological child. I was 20. Yeah, I'll never forget it. Because her mom had flew with her older brother to see her mom, and I believe it was South Carolina at the time. And she called me like while she was there, and she was just like, I think I'm pregnant. I'm just like, like my jaw like dropped. I was like, by me? Like I did that? So, but I was really excited. I wanted to have a boy, but it ended up being a girl, which is fine. But yeah, but no, I was really nervous. I was really nervous. Although I had already basically like raised a kid, I was just really nervous, like having my own. I'm like literally responsible for you. Like the other kid, I could have just ran off on, and just be like, whatever, I'm not your real daddy. Well, but I'm like, I could still run, like there's still time, and then I'm just like, but now it's you. And how my family is, we don't play. Like when we have kids, we take care of them, so yeah. So yeah, I was 20 years old when I had my first kid. Out there, being a thoughts.
Maybe a little bit more than the ordinary person, and he could express the feeling of other people for them. So I think that when people, for instance, listen to Tupac's music, they always feel that he said something that, God, I wish I had said it, or I want to say that. That's how I feel, So I would just describe him as an extraordinary human being who was very ordinary. He was my son. And so I knew him and loved him as a human being, as a son, as a mother would a son. He was a good son, a good guy, but he was human.
Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, I love her. So shout out to Afeni. It's Afeni, right? Afeni. I think it's how you say it. But were you and she dating? Yes. So we dated for almost 9 years, like 8.5 years. So, and that was the beginning. That was like year two. Yeah, like year two of us dating. Because I started dating when I was like 18 is when we started dating. And then, yeah, so we were living together and everything. She had just flew out to see her family, and she had already had a child coming into the relationship with the child. She had already had one. So I didn't, I was pure. And I always tell her that, and she gets mad when I say that. But I said, I was pure. Okay? I was pure. So, yes. So she came in the relationship with the kid, and then we had more children together. So, but yeah, throughout the 8 years of us dating. So, yes. And we were engaged. So, she passed away? Afeni? Y'all is lying. Y'all is lying. Is she? Because I haven't looked. Is she going on the glory? My goodness. Y'all said it ain't so. I don't even want to read the chat. I don't even want to read it. Absolutely. If I wasn't married to a man, yeah, females. Men are overrated. Men are overrated. Yes. Y'all is saying yes to me. Yes to 2016. Nefta Goddess, you didn't have to say 2016 like that. Like that's something I most definitely should have knew. Girl, I don't keep up with everybody that's dead. I really liked her. That makes me sad. I don't know. I was sitting here listening to a spirit. Why y'all didn't tell me that? My goodness. Oh, she went on the glory in 2016, and y'all didn't tell me. Y'all got me sitting here thinking this woman just said this yesterday or today. I thought this was recent. Because I'm just like, girl, we need to put a little conditioner or something in the hair. Ooh, y'all ain't tell me that woman was gone. Ooh, right. Me neither. PYT. Look, see, we're talking about some It's True. May 2nd, 2016. You have to go get the fume. Tip West. Girl, I didn't want to know the date. It's the anniversary. It was just the other day. Oh, my goodness. No, she is. I hope they together. I really do. I really, really, really do. I really do. She passed a while. Thank you, Sharita girl. This would have been useful. Before I came live. Nola said it was May 2nd, so you felt her talking to you to tell us. Oh, okay. Yeah, she told me to tell y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I did not know she was on the Glory. Ooh, y'all could have told me that woman went on the Glory. I didn't know that. I thought the woman was in New York. Somewhere in Bed-Stuy, frying eggs. My goodness, rest in peace, Afeni girl. Oh my goodness. Now we gotta move on from this. Now I'm all sad. Like, oh my God, I loved her. Oh my goodness. Gone, girl. Now let's get into these other mamas. Now the baby mamas. Danny Lay with her and the baby's daughter. Danny Lay, you ain't been a mama long enough to be talking about, but happy Mother's Day anyway, girl. Happy gay birthday. Cause I mean, girl, you've been a mama 52 minutes. And you okay. All right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna let you slide. We're gonna let you rock. We're gonna let you rock. Happy Mother's Day, girl. I've been a mama 48 hours. Girl, why I keep going to her? Thank you. So Chris Brown and his type is in all of these pictures with all his three children. So go on, Chris Brown. He said, I love my tribe because you definitely got one. All your kids is half related. All of them. All of them are half related. All of them are half bastards. So, yes. So here goes Chris Brown with his churn. They is all beautiful. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. And all the women look alike. So, shout out to Chris Brown because he got two churned by this same girl, right? Because he got the cute little boy, and then she just had another baby, which is weird because didn't she get like married or was like engaged to somebody else? But she was still letting Chris come over there. Girl, what if the sky was turning red? She's just like, oh my God, Chris, you're right. Get over here. So, yes. So go on, Chris Brown and your churn mamas. So he said he loved his tribe. Okay. All right. We're gonna let Chris have that. At least he acknowledged his churn. That's all that mattered to me. That he acknowledging his churn and he seemed to be taking care of all his churn. So shout out to Chris Brown and his children's mothers. Absolutely. Wait a minute before we get into the snitch. Hold on, before we get into Crime Stoppers. Okay, I knew we missed somebody. So here go one of the 72 baby mamas of Nick Cannon. Absolutely. So Nick Cannon is out here spreading his seed like he out here is having litters. He is literally out here having litters. So now, like I said, I know that Nick is a good father. So I'm not like knocking him for having a bunch of children. But still at the same time, Nick, it is impossible to spend time and raise all of these children that you are having. Now, I know you're going to try, but at the same time, very stressful. It's a very stressful situation. As to your predecessors like Eddie Murphy, people like that, they got a whole bunch of churn. You see Future over there for getting his churn baby mamas literally in court thinking that this person is a whole stranger. Like, I have never said, oh, wait a minute. Yes, I did. Just all type of weird stuff. So it's just like, why are you having all these churn? It's not the fact that you're rich, because cool. You are rich, so financially, you taking care of these children is not going to be a big deal. But at the same time, isn't like very confusing to your kids, especially your older ones? Like, why does dad keep going around having all these kids? Like, what? Why do he keep going around like every time we look up, he calling mom, telling her about a new baby that's being born? Like, does he like not want us anymore? Like, does he not want us anymore? Are we not good enough anymore? While my mom was over here hitting them notes, I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you, Nick. I should have had a time, I never should have let you go. Cause I didn't know you, cause I didn't know me. But I learned from everything I never found. So, yay. So, girl, what is going on? Like, Nick, snip it already. Like, you having too many churn. Like, this is gross. You really can't take care of all of these kids. And what about Mariah's kids? Or what about them? They matter, all right? They are beige. And you are not going to do this to them, Nick Cannon. Okay? You're not going to do that. As father to father, both of our children are beige. It's just like we can't do that. Nick, you already know how them beige ones turn out. Mixing, certain races and stuff. It's like literally mixing firecrackers with gasoline. All right? And then the mama be the match. So it's just like, yay, Nick, stop having all of these churn. My goodness. Build a daycare at least. So you can see him all at once. You all in the birthing unit. You know which one of them yours. Y'all just throwing names out there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, stop having all these churn. Like, for what? It's not fair to the kids. It's like you're trying to repopulate. Did you not hear about C-19? Okay? It's part of depopulating. Okay? And now you trying to give us back everybody we lost. Nick. Now, and all this need to be said. Now he going around trying to repopulate. Okay? Like there's Nickelodeon and Nick and Night. He's trying to make a city of them. Now these children gonna mess around, start sleeping together because they horse too many of them. Nah. Get it together. Make sure they all know they're related. That they know if 52 of them. So they can make sure they ain't laying on top of each other. Having all these churn, all these women. Now, if it was by the same person, I wouldn't even be tripping. But you just said, let's stop it. And they just out here segregating. Oh, my goodness. Gone, girl, because she beautiful. Gone, girl. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Nick is the pappy. Why wouldn't he be? Shout out to the neighborhood talk. They say, is he the pappy? Of course he is. Who else would it be? Why do you think she flaunting it? Now, let's get into Tiny, Tyler husband, Tip, Be Clear, talking about Kevin Samuels and what the disrespect, because, people dragging Kevin Samuels since he done passed away. So Tip done come forward, and this was
gonna let this man. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Ain't gonna let y'all bully this dead man. We're gonna let this man rest in peace. Whatever he did it and he gone. He got away with it. Fuck you. That's between him and God. Him and the Lord gonna have to deal with it. You ain't got no heaven or no hell to put him in. So I wanna see who in the fuck wanna say something to me while I'm still alive.
Me? Oh, I know you said that. Very so much me, car seats. Very so much me, car seat. I say something to you because you just said it because you got away with putting your foot in people. Size 5 shoe wearing ass up. I thought they were what? Who gonna check me? Very so much me. Tip. Be Clear. Very so much me. Because you got away with putting your feet in people's uteruses. Leaving toe jam and stuff inside of women. Your wife over there with them hocus pocus burling drinks. You sitting over there with oink oink. Talking about like somebody check you as a 4'8" says what? Crime Stopper said who? What you do? Call the police? I done heard a lot about you, Tip, but I ain't never heard about nobody you beat up. Who? Who? Rubber Band Man? Who? Yeah, whenever you get to, who you beat up? Who you beat up? Informants? Who you beat up? Better go sit down somewhere. You can't even win a rap battle, let alone a fight If you want to step to this 6'4" of greatness, tip. We could get a celebrity ring and do whatever you want to do. Player. Like we absolutely can. Yeah, don't let this fool you. Okay. All right. All right, girl. All right. Now I got something to say to you. Tip. What about it? What about it? I thought the nigga that was married to Oink Oink said something to me. She's a big pig. Yep, yep, you could be a big pig too. Now you should be over there celebrating this warthog on her day. Miss Never Should Have Kissed You. You should be over there talking about that pig and her giving birth in that barn, laying on her side, pushing out all them piglets to y'all, them little beige piglets to y'all. Don't play with me, y'all. Trying to speak for Kevin Samuel. Shut up. Right message, wrong messenger. You just hope you don't die on top of somebody. How'd he die? On top of me. How'd he die? On top of me. Sit your little beige car seat, Harris. I'll throw some corn in the back seat and keep Tamika busy. And you and I could go in this ring real quick and handle whatever you need to handle, player. Nobody's scared of you. Because you have 3 security. Ooh, scary. I'll get 3 too. And while they busy, while they thumping, you tried it. Yay high. Be you short niggas. Always got the most to say, ain't beat up a soul. Ain't beat up nobody. You ain't scary, your friends are. Remember that. Nothing scary about you. Talking shit in front of a phone. Ooh. Not a phone. Oh, he mean business. Oh, he mean business. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. Listen to what the informant has to say.
Motherfuckers, who is you?
Got here.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Ain't gonna let y'all bully this dead man. We're gonna let this man rest in peace. Whatever he did it and he gone. He got away with it. Fuck you. That's between him and God. Him and the Lord gonna have to deal with it. You ain't got no heaven or no hell to put him in. So I wanna see who in the fuck wanna say something to me while I'm still alive. And one of you motherfuckers. Who is you?
Me, very so much me. You are breathing. I'm saying it was T. You're breathing. I'm saying it was T. Like you try to tell. I'm like, not you. Now I'm all for people standing up for Kevin Samuels and the fact of not letting people disrespect him, like literally come for him. Okay, I get that. I do. I get it. But what I don't like, it's idiots like Tip that come forward with something that's common sense. Y'all got to stop acting like when people like him come forward and say these things, like, I would have never thought of that on my own. I would have never thought that it's disrespectful for people to run around speaking ill of the dead. And they should not do that. But since Tip said it, it's profound. No, it's common sense. It's common sense. And he talk about what people got to say to him like he had been accused of all type of stuff. He's the footer. The alleged footer. What people got to say to him, okay, well, you're very so much breathing. And I've been talking, what's T? My energy does not change because a hobbit act like he wants smoke. Okay, little man. It's not a problem. Little man. Like he just this holier than thou type of person coming for, like, you guys shouldn't do that. Shame on you. He got to stop coming like he Barack Obama, like he get Barack's type of energy. You don't. Ain't nobody saying Barack put his foot in him because it's too big. You sitting over there with 4.5. You sitting over there wearing 5 and boys. Barack got a man foot. That's a man's foot. You tried it, little boy. Sitting over with your corns and your feet, stick them in women and say, oh, yeah. I'll say something, little guy. Like, what's tea? Like, you don't scare anything. And like I said, it is wrong that people are going around saying, like, and what I said, because that's my opinion, okay? I didn't like Kevin Samuels. I did not, okay? But that don't mean that I got to go around spewing a bunch of hate on somebody that's not here to defend themselves anymore, okay? It's different when he was here to combat, what we were saying. He's not here to do that anymore. So there's no reason for me to sling mud. And that's just how I view things. Those are my morals, my values, how I treat situations. I don't expect other people to do what I would do because they're very so much grown and they can do what they want to do. So I'm not about to go forward telling people you shouldn't feel that way about Kevin Samuels. Till you wasn't even defending Kevin when he was breathing. Now all of a sudden you're defending him. Shut up, beige. I'm like, yeah, no, you tried it. I'm like, no, you wasn't even defending him like that when he was here. Till, be clear. Shut up. Always sad fishing. Always sad fishing. Talk about Sabrina. What's wrong with her? Why she say all this stuff about you? You don't want to talk about none of that. But you want to come forward and talk about stuff like this. Something that, once again, has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. And I'm not saying that he can't have an opinion. I have one too, but I keep it to myself. I'm not out here telling people, do not speak ill of Kevin Samuels. I can't tell people how to react to things. They're not about to shut up because I said it. I can guarantee you, if you go underneath these comments, they tell them to shut up. The majority of them, are they still talking about Kevin? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not going to change the wave. Just over time, it'll go away. He's left, so there will be no new commentary or anything like that. God rest his soul. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. There's no new commentary. Like, it's over. He has passed away. So for people to keep like beating up the subject, about things negatively about him, that's their prerogative. I'm not about to go over to a content creator that I see that is speaking ill on Kevin and be like, you shouldn't do that. Well, it's common sense that they shouldn't do that. So if they feel the need to, then they feel differently than I do. So I can't tell them that what they're doing is wrong. If they feel like it's wrong, then they'll change it. If they feel like what they're doing is right, they'll continue. Me coming over there saying something is going to change the wave. So I don't understand why he thinks that. I'm going to go live and tell people to stop talking negatively about Kevin Samuels because they will. No, they won't. Especially by somebody that is already disliked. When you just on stage or, or walking around doing what I do, calling women bitches, and all of that stuff. When you're just doing all of that at a comedy show, all of that, Tamika was back there looking like he's a big pig. Yep. You could be a big pig too. Who? Yes. What did you, were you just streaming? Like, wasn't that just you? Till, be clear. Yeah. Aggressively approaching women and stuff like that. I don't do that. I do that. I call her a bitch from a distance over there. She said something that made me mad. I'll be like, okay. All right. What I mean? It is what it is. But I'm not walking up grabbing stuff from them and stuff like I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't approach women like that. So here flip. But he decided to do so like I said, you act like you are a good advocate of Black men and that you treat Black women well. You've been cheating on Never Should Have Kissed You for how long? Like, yeah, don't I got time for that? 1 minute y'all together, 1 minute y'all not. Because, gross. Like, yeah, you're not a good person for this. You should let somebody else do it. Like, let one of his close friends, college buddies, his mother, his daughter, like, let somebody like that say, because then people can combat it. It's hard to combat Kevin Samuels' daughter saying, could you please stop talking ill about my father? And then y'all just be like, oh, we have the right. No, that's that girl's father. Like, it doesn't matter how you feel about him. She felt differently, so you can't compare your feelings to her. So just don't at all by just simply having no comment. Just don't say anything. And most people would. They were reading and probably just not saying anything. And you do have people out there that will read it and still tell her, F her. I can say what I want to say about your dad, and things like that. So you're presenting a certain energy when you're spotlighting something. So for T.I. to spotlight this conversation as if he is the proper person to be doing so, it just makes things worse. It doesn't make them better. As you see me coming forward, I'm not like, shout out to T.I. No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Like that. Shut up. This don't have nothing to do with you. Stop acting like you were just this huge Kevin Samuels fan. No, you weren't. You weren't. You weren't. So now that he's passed away, you feel like what you're saying can't really be combated because you are defending him with common sense that no, people shouldn't be speaking ill of it. And you also shouldn't be speaking of it at all. Because this is basically the first time you really shown that you even knew who he was. So it's just like, yeah, shut up. Stop acting like y'all played golf or sat down and did a bunch of podcasts or a few podcasts. And none of that. Stop acting like that gross. Because he was very attainable while he was here. So you were a fan from a distance, if you were. You could have interacted with that man anytime you wanted to. You're a celebrity. So clearly you didn't want to. So shut up, beige. Like, that's all I have to say to car seat Harris. Informant Harris. Like, shut your ass. So where your wife at? Why ain't no recordings up of you saying Happy Mother's Day that she's a big pig? Yep, you can be a big pig too. Ugh. I'm like, ugh, pathetic. Why that ain't viral? You saying how much you love, never should have kissed you. He tried it. Now, Kelsey Nicole done sit over here and try to have this jail baby. This I'm not going to jail baby. But congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Kelsey done had a beautiful, healthy little baby boy. It's from what I see. That's a little boy, right? Wait, hold on. I want to make sure. Okay. Yes. So she had a little boy. He's super cute. She said, I am not going to jail. She says, I am not going to jail. I am a new mother. I need to be at home with my child. It wasn't nothing but fragments. This is Kelsey Nicole, the girl that was with Megan the Pegasus the night she was allegedly shot. So, yes, this is her ex-best friend. This baby is Megan the Pegasus is supposed to be this baby godmother. But they let a man ruin it. And Megan ain't this baby godmother. So, yes. So shout out to Kelsey, beautiful baby. She's beautiful. She looks great. So shout out to her and her having this I ain't going to jail, baby. So go on, girl. So shout out to her and her beautiful little boy. Happy Mother's Day, girl. Happy early Mother's Day, I should say, because you just getting started. So y'all look at this. Pegasus was in the club and Partisan was lifting Pegasus up. Look. Oh my goodness. He better not be complaining about having back problems later lifting a fucking horse inside of the bar. So Pegasus was up in there. Gone, girl. Look at Pegasus. Look at her. Gone, girl. She was like, I told y'all we would sit together. I told you. So gone, Pegasus. She was in the barn with Porty, and he was, doing this. I don't know what this is. What do you guys call this? I don't know. But shout out to Pegasus. She was in there riding her nigga in a bar. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Nay. Homie, daddy. Thank you. Okay. Nay. Gone, girl. Gone, Pegasus. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. So go on, Pegasus. Pegasus was in a bar party, can lift a lot. This is the first time I seen her thought in a bar as a stallion, as a horse. So gone. He picked her up by all four legs, including the hind, what she's talking about. And he made sure that it popped, She was in there having the time of her life. Look at Megan. Nay. Homie daddy. Yeah, there we go. Nay. So she was having a real good time. Gone, girl. It was all type of, because he's very so much giving gorilla and a gorilla and a horse dancing in the bar. Ooh. I got you some bananas for your gorilla. So gone party in Pegasus. Gone, she was out here being the tallest person in the club on somebody. How you the tallest person in the club? Okay. Okay, let me gather. That's why I look so weird, because she's so tall. That's a huge bitch. Okay, I can't. Okay. That's a huge bitch. Okay. Ooh, alrighty. Yes, partisan is very strong. I ain't trying to hear shade. Partisan is very strong. He absolutely is. He has the strength of a gladiator. He absolutely does. When the last time y'all picked up a stallion? If you've never lifted a stallion before, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm really not trying to hear it. But she's look at her. She's having the time of her life. Nay. Go on, girl. Look at her. No panties tonight. No horseshoes neither. She came out bareback. She came out bareback. He was sitting there contemplating if he wanted to lift all that back up. He sat there like, whoa, you big bitch, you a big old bitch, hold on, let me put you down, you a big old bitch, so yeah, it was a lot going on. She was in the bar, real tall, real heavy. Y'all know she's 6'4". With a big old booty. Y'all tried it. Y'all know she's 6'4" with a big old booty. So go on Pegasus. So no draws tonight. Go on, girl. So she was in a bar. Nah. I get doing whatever this is. She was having fun, So still no baby. We still ain't got no, we still ain't got no little miniature horse. We still ain't got no little, we still ain't got one of those. But go on, Pegasus girl. Go on, girl. Because she was supposed to have been had a baby. Ain't that part of like the whole career thing? Get on, then have a baby. Like she's delayed. Girl, you're supposed to be at least on baby 2. Pegasus, hurry up. Babies are, an extension of you. Wink, wink. Nowadays. So yeah, shout out to them. They look like they was having fun. So Ari, y'all know she had this baby at the Toys R Us clubs. Sorry, I've been laughing so much. So y'all know Ari had this baby at this club. Ooh, Ari. I don't know if I'm saying Happy Mother's Day. Because Ari, come on now. You know how this look. Now, allegedly, this was not a bar. This was not a club. Allegedly, or it was, but they were having an event. So it wasn't like they were literally at the club and she brought him with. So that wasn't the situation. But still, it doesn't look right, one, with him being one of the only children there, because it's like, where are the other kids? If this is an event and you can bring kids to the event, where are the other kids at? Because I don't see no other children. I just see Ocean over there jumping up and down. So I don't see any other children. I'm not saying that there aren't any other children there, but not from what I can see. And I think most parents probably thought that this wasn't necessarily a suitable environment for their children. So that's probably why there aren't other kids there. Why Ari, and then they were saying that, well, she's a mom, and if she can't find a sitter, she's not just going to leave her kid with anyone. So maybe that's why she brought the babysitter with her, because her mama there. Her mama there dancing while the babysitter right there. Like, Grandmama could have stayed at home with Yoshin. The babysitter is in the clip. So I'm like, yeah, the babysitter right there. I'm like, yeah, okay. But Ari, you know how this look. This just does not look good. This, I mean, why would you want your kid around anything like this being done? I mean, you know, I don't know. I just think that I know parents dance in front of their kids, and you know, like when you do the about to twerk, but then you remember that your churn is in front of you. You know, when your song come out, you be like, hey, and then you be like, oh, let me bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, because you know sometimes because we still twerk. Like, I mean, we still do our thing, but you know, sometimes you gotta catch yourself because you know your children don't need to see how you be at the bar, and stuff like that. They don't need to see that, But sometimes when your song come on and it's after you, back after you, hey, and then you kind of catch yourself. You just be like, ooh, let me bring it back in because y'all was about to see y'all mama coochie print because your mama was about to get it in, So, but then you remember, that you with your churn, So you're just like, oh, let me bring it back in. But she did not do that. She did not reel it back in. She made it wobble. Let me see you shake it. Let me see you drop it. Ooh, take it. So this is a lot to be done, especially in front of your kid. And it's like you're the one doing it. So it's not like it's somebody else working and your kid's near. It's just like, no, girl, it's you. Like, girl, that's you. All of the bad behavior being done in this video is by you. So, and your kid just doesn't need to see that. I mean, it's bad enough that he's going to see you doing it in other, when he gets older and saying, whatever, no big deal, as he gets older. But to literally be up, and come on now, like that ain't cute, especially in front of your little boy. Like, come on, it's not a good example to show a young lady either, because young ladies shouldn't. I mean, it's a time and a place for things like this. I'm not saying that this makes Ari a bad person because she's twerking. No. Some parents do dance in certain ways in front of their children. Some parents do. Some parents will break down a whole count of different ways of twerking right in front of their child and not think anything of it. It's just because of how they are. That is just how and who they are, and they think nothing of it, but it does affect them. And I think a lot of people don't think anything of the ones that do it. I think they don't think anything of it because they don't see it. When you see what you are doing, I feel like that's a little different. When it's just like, ooh, girl, my baby right there. Like, maybe I have to do all that in front of my baby. So yeah, she knows how this looks, especially, your child right there. And he's the only kid too. That just makes it even worse. So, but yeah, so there was a petition that was started online to give G Herbo full custody of Yoshin, which I found hilarious. I'm like, how y'all just gonna start a damn petition? But people did. So let's get into Ari responding to people signing a petition, feeling like his father should have full custody because of things like this.
Okay, they said you had that baby in that club. Okay. Whatever y'all say, boo. Sign that petition. Do what you need to do.
It's a petition for what?
Take your son and give him to his daddy.
Well,
How you gonna get a position to voluntarily give my baby to somebody who ain't even asking for him? Y'all crazy. Whoever made that position, I wish nothing but greatness for you.
I want to see it. I want to give them signatures.
Yes, baby. They said get us to 100.
Oh, 100? Oh, they can find 100 haters.
We find 10 million haters. One thing about it, Santana ain't going nowhere, baby. Okay.
I do agree with her when she says that when she says, how you gonna offer somebody, you know, somebody that ain't even asking for him, you know, type of situation. And I don't think she meant any disrespect. I think she was saying like, his dad's not saying, I want full custody or I want full custody because you was twerking. So y'all gonna just go start the petition like, y'all know that's what he want. Like, he ain't even said nothing like that. Y'all are, you know, so it's just like, how y'all offering somebody to somebody that's not even asking for him? Like, his dad ain't saying that I don't think you're a good mom, because, you know, he knows her. So I don't think, like I said, I don't agree with her behavior. I don't. But at the same time, I don't think that means that Ari's not a good mom overall. You know, I think overall, you know, she does take care of her son. I do. I think she takes really good care of him. Make sure he has the best of the best. He's always around her. But yeah, I don't think she's a bad mom. So I don't think he needs to be taken. You know, I don't feel like it's that deep because she twerked. It's just like, come on now. Like, that doesn't mean she's a bad mother. Like, it just means that that wasn't the best decision. We all make necessarily mistakes, but we try to correct them. Some people don't see the error in their bad ways. So hopefully she does. Hopefully she sees the error in what she did and corrects it, you know. So maybe next time her son isn't present when she decides to, you know, make a clap. But yeah, I don't think that she's a bad mom. But yeah, let's listen to this one more time and then we will move on to the next topic.
Okay, they said, hey, you had that baby in that club. Okay. Whatever y'all say, boo. Sign that petition. Do what you need to do.
It's a petition for what?
Take your son and give him to his daddy.
Well,
How you gonna get a position to voluntarily give my baby to somebody who ain't even asking for him? Y'all crazy. Whoever made that position, I wish nothing but greatness for you.
I want to see it. I want to give them signatures.
Yes, baby, they should get us to 100.
Oh, 100? Oh, they found 100 haters.
We find 10 million haters. One thing about it, Santana ain't going nowhere, baby.
All righty. She says Santana is not going anywhere. So shout out to Ari. Hopefully she makes better decisions, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think she's a bad mom. So let's get into Sheri Shepherd. She responds to Wendy Williams saying that she will not watch her show. She said, I'm not watching her show in a classy, that's okay. I'm not mad at Wendy. She's going through a lot. So is what Sheri says. So let's get into Wendy Williams being on Fat Joe's podcast. Speaking of not watching the show, and then we will get into what Sheri Shepherd had to say in response.
What
Did you hear about Wendy saying?
so is there plans for a new show, or are you coming back to the Wendy Williams show?
Coming back to the Wendy Williams show. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. Because I know they were talking about Sheri Shepherd taking over the show, a new what?
But I won't be watching her because I know what she's going to be doing, and that's really not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, but I love being on my own show, and I love that people love to watch it, you know, all the time.
So is there plans for a new show?
Did you hear about Wendy saying she won't be watching your new show? Yeah, I watched Wendy Williams, her live with Fat Joe. Absolutely did. And I did watch that I did hear Wendy say she will not watch me on the new show. And that's okay. I understand. I'm not mad at Wendy. She's going through a lot. I would say that everybody should be praying for Wendy right now. I'm very concerned. I'm really, truly concerned about her because I don't feel like there's anybody over there protecting her. And it's really hard when there's no protection around you and you just have people hanging on. So, yeah. But I'm not mad at Wendy because she won't watch my show. If you was worried about everybody that don't like you or not going to watch you, you'd be I already got a broken shoe. I can't take on no more stress. So Let's see what's going on, child. Did you hear?
How you doing? I would be mad if she wasn't watching my show. I would be mad if she wasn't watching my show. I sat over here and looked at this for how many seasons? Wendy, how you doing? Put them up. Put them up. I sat over there and looked at this for how many seasons, Scott? Mm-hmm. I don't watch this Fank live, dressed as the Statue of Liberty, and all of that. No, girl, you're going to watch my show. You absolutely are. I sat over there and watched you. You sat over and looked like this for 7 seasons straight. With a big old one-piece dress on. With pockets. Yes. Yes, girl. So yeah, I would be offended. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you are going to watch my show. Girl. So Wendy, you need to watch her show. At least one episode. Talking about some it's not your tea. Wendy, be nice. Be nice. And Sheri was throwing shade. She was just like, I'm just sad for her because anybody over there protecting her. Basically, like the girl is over there loony. The girl is over there delusional. She's talking about some she coming back. Girl, where? Very so much where. Girl, where you coming to? Girl, if I catch you on the premise, security already got your picture. Security already got your picture. So, yeah, you tried it. No, girl, I don't know what Wendy Williams show she talking about. Is there a podcast or something I don't know about, girl? Because, yeah, you are not daytime television. That belongs to me now, okay? I'm Sheri Shakur. It belongs to me. So, a shout out to Sheri for handling that well because I would have went live and cussed her out. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? So, yeah, I would have went live and cussed Wendy out. I sure would have. I would have been like, I think I skipped it, but Young Jock is in jail for. No, we gotta find it. We gotta find it because Young Jock is in jail for being an unfit father, for being an Akbar V. No, we gotta find Young Jock. No, we gotta find him. Shout out to them home. We gotta find him. We can't skip it. There you go. Ho, 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 ho. So Young Jock arrested for child abandonment. Okay. Nah, it's a neighbors. Rapper Young Jock was arrested today in Gwinnett County, Georgia, for a misdemeanor charge of child abandonment. Today, y'all, yesterday. When is yesterday? Yeah, one day ago. Yesterday, so the day before Mother's Day. Out here being a whole unfit. A day before the day you're supposed to be fit. It's not clear which child the charge is on because he got 15 of them, or what led to his arrest. He was released an hour after being arrested on a $1,300 bail. I just think that this is gross. Yeah. No, that's Jock. He just ain't got that weird hair anymore. That's him. That's Mama D nephew. He just ain't got that weird hair no more. This Mimi in the trail. It's going down. Mimi at the mall. And going down. Mimi at the floor. And going down. Anyway, Mimi guarantee going down. So I'm not this him. This Mr. Pimento Cheese. Absolutely. So probably child support. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's the same thing. Because if you ain't taking care of them physically, you could at least be doing it financially. Now, if you ain't doing both, that's called child abandonment. It is. You don't abandon this damn child. Is what you have done. So I mean, it's basically the same thing. In that order. In that order. In that order. In that order. So gays. And so shout out to Young Jock for a child abandonment. That's a shame. Just when I was about to go eat at that restaurant. So let's get into Black Lives Matter founder Patrice. I really wanted to get into this. Cries on live claiming Candace Owens is harassing her outside her home. Candace replies saying she's trying to expose her. for using Black Lives Matter money to fund her lavish lifestyle. Now, if y'all don't know who Miss Patrice is, now y'all know I do not like Candace of the Owens big forehead ass. I do not like her, Sam. I am. So I don't like Candace of the Owens. I absolutely don't like her. But no, they with their grandmothers. This grandmama day for her children. Pop quiz. She probably FaceTime and probably about it. So Patrice is one of the people who, because y'all know the Black Lives Matter Foundation gained millions and millions and millions of dollars of donations, from people wanting to support the cause. So Patrice is one of the people that used those funds to illegally. They stole the money and decided to buy themselves lavish homes in Caucasian neighborhoods. And stuff like that. So with them and embezzle with them, doing things like that, which is wrong. I mean, y'all started this foundation, especially basing it off of a skin color that everyone can identify with, like us being Black. We're going to identify with that immediately. So with us giving our hard-earned money, and people of other races and nationalities giving their hard-earned money to something that they believe in, a great thing, you guys are misappropriating the funds, like with and on top of that, instead of building and trying to fix things and do things for Black communities, especially places to where there are a lot of Black men slain or Black women missing, Black children missing. Instead of doing something to actually help out, they were stealing the money and buying like homes and cars and, taking care of the people that they felt need to be taken care of and stuff like that. Like, that's really messed up, that they would do that. So there are people that are doing, I was fixing my nose ring. I've been doing it the whole life. I'm not digging my nose. Gross. So there's people that are going around exposing the fact that, because the Black Lives Matter, like, there's really nobody that would take accountability as being like the lead, because then that means that you are behind, you're the mastermind behind all of this theft and all of this stuff that is going on. So they really couldn't identify who really did what. So it's kind of like they're blaming it on them all. It's a certain selective of the people. Some people have done things that they shouldn't do, and some kind of haven't. It's kind of like they're just guilty by association. But she's one of the people that's guilty by Patrice. She is guilty. Like, literally sitting in the house that she bought with Black Lives Matter money. That is not what that money was for. And she's sitting in her house acting like she's afraid because Candace Owens came on to the property to ask some questions. Okay, now y'all know Candace Owens is pretty much Caucasian with Black skin. So she wants to be white so bad. So she does. That's all Candace Owens has ever wanted to be, was a white woman her whole life. Like, and she went over there very, I can't fight. And peacefully had some questions for this woman who's committed all type of frauds. So yeah, and there are charges and stuff that is being brought up and stuff like that on the Black Lives Matter. I was thinking about doing a video on it so we can get but I want to be like, oh, Sean, you always going against Black people. No, I'm not. Like, this is important. Like, we need to know this. So yes, she bought a $6 million mansion. Yes, she did, SW. She sure did. So, and that was off of Black Lives Matter's funds. So let's get into her saying that she was frantic. She was afraid because Candace Owens was on her property, basically threatening her. I don't know. But Candace said she did nothing of the such. So we're just going to listen to all of it. We're going to listen to her, and then we're going to listen to Candace Owens' response. Okay.
Of what she was asking him. I just really, this morning, I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside. And when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property. And for some reason, seems like she thought my house was that. It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that anybody, any stranger, come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous when Candace Owens, another Black woman who is actually working as a part of a right-wing agenda, comes. I just really, really like, y'all, I really need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety. It's not what I deserve. It's not what any of us deserve. So just be diligent when you see shit in the media and you see shit that's being talked about. Please be diligent, because they are purposefully doing this. They are purposefully building a wedge between Black people, because they know that when we are together, we're stronger, and they've seen what we've done this last decade. They've seen what we've done. And so they're literally trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy me. They're trying to destroy the movement. And I just need us to be stronger. I need us to be more diligent. I need us to be more present. And so they're literally.
Okay, so this is insane. In real time right now, I am watching Patrice Cullers do a live claiming that I went to her property and demanded to speak to her. And she's, I only way I can describe it is she sounds like she's really scared. We're working on a documentary talking about all the funding pertaining to Black Lives Matter. Obviously, we know that Patrice and a lot of the founders purchased $1 million homes in white neighborhoods. They also purchased a Black Lives Matter property. So we went to the property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to, very politely, by the way. We've got cameras in tow, so there's no way she can, it's all on camera. And we just said, is there anyone we can speak to? Nobody asked us to leave. The person went inside. It was just a white man that we saw outside that was providing security, which is super interesting because obviously Patrice here is anti-police. And so she's, oh my God, I think she's crying on this live, pretending that she was harassed. We, like I said, very politely to the, okay, so this is, my name's Candace Owens. We never went over the gate. It was just me ringing the doorbell, trying to speak to someone. He said absolutely nothing. He started just recording us. And we said, okay, if there's no one we can speak to, we're going to leave. Patrice is pretending to be scared because she knows that this Black Lives Matter lie is falling apart. And she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie, and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality, she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of Black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself, to fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million mansions in neighborhoods where no Black people live. So Patrice, this footage that this story that we're covering is just a significant one. I have always been interested in the fraud that is Black Lives Matter, your fake tears, your crocodile tears about someone politely ringing your gate and speaking to your white security guard and asking if there was anyone that I could talk to because I was covering the story. Not really going to cut it, Patrice. This is only going to commit me further to discovering the truth about what you have done with this funding. Black people died. You used their faces to raise money. You demanded that the policing be stopped. You demanded that police officers be defunded, but you've got a private security detail outside of $1 million homes. It just doesn't work this way, sweetheart. So the truth shall set you free, or Candace Owens shall set you free, girl, because I'm about to tell the truth. All right, we're still filming. Bye.
So Candace Owens is filming a documentary on the Black Lives Matter and the fraud that happened inside of it. I repeat again, I do not like Candace, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. What she's doing is right. Candace is doing the right thing because they defrauded the system, and they used a bunch of Black faces, and the even like with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor There's so many different people that passed away, and people donated to the Black Lives Matter cause on behalf of these people, you know, especially these Black people that were being slain. They donated on behalf of it. So a lot of people like you, just day-to-day people, you know, have donated to this cause. And Candace, where she is right now, she is at the home that Black Lives Matters bought, right? It's a property that's bought for Black Lives Matter. She's there, the girl, her, Patrice. She's there. So that is, she's at my home. So again, proof. You use millions of dollars of money you did not earn, money that did not belong to you, and buy a $6 million home and put you and your girlfriend in this neighborhood to where there are no Black people, none, although you are so pro-Black. You make sure you move as far away from them as possible. You have a white security detail. I mean, this is like, it's all in your face. I mean, like, you're literally sitting in one of the homes of money you embezzled, like fraudulent money you should have never touched. You don't get to take charity money and buy homes and have a lavish lifestyle off of a charity, especially in the name of, you know, Black people. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people that are crooked and are using money that doesn't belong to them, especially from charities and stuff like that. They are wrong and they shouldn't get away with it. They absolutely shouldn't. But what these politicians aren't doing are using Black faces like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Azandi, people that have passed away due to their being basically Black, you know, not necessarily doing anything wrong besides what humans do and how humans react, but still being slain because they're Black. They're not politicians going around taking money on behalf of Black people, but like literally like Black Lives Matter type of causes and buying $1 million homes and stuff with it. They're not. They're lying about other stuff, cancer and AIDS research and just all type of other stuff. They smacking on foundations and stuff and, you know, reaping the benefits from. But for our people, especially to do that to ourselves, like, that is not cool. Like, I mean, we're supposed to be better than that. Black Lives Matter, literally, it is a statement. I can walk through my neighborhood right now and see we support Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, like people having, because they want to get looted, you know, and all of that. Like literally what kept them safe was putting Black Lives Matter on the posts of their mailboxes in the front of their homes. Is, you know, like beware of dog. That's how they have Black Lives Matter everywhere. Like here, especially, I'm at the epicenter, you know, of where it all happened, where George Floyd passed away. Like it is everywhere. All businesses now, they all have Black Lives Matter. It's like what kept you from getting looted, you know, at a time that you support Black people, you know, type of situation. People like her are one of the people that helped it get so strong. And people truly believed, you know, in this cause and would donate their hard-earned money. You know, people that it's hard enough for them to keep their bills paid, but they're taking the little extra, some extra money that they do have and sending it to this cause because they truly believe in it. You know, I can't go to George Floyd's funeral, so let me donate to Black Lives Matter. I can't do this for Breonna Taylor or go to her vigil, you know, anything like that. So let me donate to Black Lives Matter. And then people like her took that money and made a lifestyle instead of helping Black people. Instead of doing something to help us, we are supposed to be different. I understand that certain white people have done things to us, but with us, it should be different. It should be different. There's no way I would have started something like Black Lives Matter, and especially how much money it accumulated. I would be afraid to spend it. I would want, there would be a committee, you know, of people just like they did, but instead they all chose greed instead of actually trying to help people. I would have never been down with anything like that. We don't deserve any of this money because it's not for us. It wasn't raised for us. It was raised for the people that are no longer here breathing. We're here still breathing. We made it. You know, those people didn't. So let's do something in their honor, you know, and whatnot. How can we prevent this? What can we pay to set an academy or something so we have more Black police officers or something? I mean, do something. You know, you got all of this money and you decide to have a lavish lifestyle. instead of take care of your people. That's why I said we're supposed to be different. We are. When we get opportunities like this to where we have millions upon millions of dollars and we can make a change in our community, we're supposed to take that chance. Even if it fails, so what? We tried. That's all that matters. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. Instead, they chose greed. So that means that Black Lives Matter to a lot of people is just like, it was all in vain. That's how a lot of people view it because of what these people have done. Just as quickly as they helped us believe, is as quickly as they helped us not believe anymore. So that's why a lot of people don't even support the cause anymore. And the majority of those people are Black people. You know, we're supposed to be better than that. Okay, I get certain races and certain people did certain things to us. I get that. But when we have the opportunity to change things, especially for the better, for the greater good, the greater Black good, especially, we should take those opportunities. And they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. So I don't blame Candace for what she's doing because this needs to be known. It does. Just so, because we need to get over it. That is why it needs to be exposed. That is why it needs to be out there because we need to get over it. And we're not, because we still need to believe in ourselves. Black lives still do matter. We still need to believe in ourselves. We still need to be able to do those things. We can't let people like her and the people that work with her make us feel like we still can't unite. We still can't get together and make noise. We still can't get together and cause change and make a real effect upon our people so that the ones that come after us live differently than we did, because we're still struggling with even still in 2022, we're still going through a lot as Black people. So when we have the opportunity to unite and get together, it shouldn't be because somebody passed away. It should just be because that's what we're doing. Like we should just always want to unite and be together and do things together. We should always want that, you know, not just because somebody's passed. So now we have a reason. No, every day we have a reason to unite in our skin and our melanin and us being Black people. We have to stick together because we're the first ones to denounce each other. We're the first ones to end each other. We're the first ones to do that. So we need to be the first ones to stick up for ourselves too. You know, we have to do that as well. And people like them destroy that to where it makes Black people feel like we have no hope. There's no hope for us because we're always looking for a martyr. Someone like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, so many different influential Black men that were just one person. You know, we're all still, we can all be our own martyrs. You know, we can all lead together with unity. That's leadership, unity. You know, you can't do it alone. Like we got to do it together type of situation. So I think this should be exposed so we can move on from it and go to something better and higher, you know, like as Black people, because this is not it for us. This was a huge cause, but there'll be others. There absolutely will. So this is just a little bump in the road is how I look at it. Let's just get it taken care of and move on because we still need to unite as people. If we don't have our back, no one does. I've learned that the hard way. We got to have our own back. We have to because we've always effing had to, you know, hair flip. So, yes, I love y'all. And I have to get out of here where I are almost, we're supposed to stop at an hour and 30 minutes. So I gave y'all 7 extra minutes. But I love you guys. So shout out to Candace Owens. I don't like her, but this is a great idea. I think that this needs to be done because a lot of people don't know. And the ones that do want to know more. So, you know, hair flip. So I love you guys. So I have to get out of here. Happy Mother's Day once again. Shout out to everybody for the super stickers and all that good stuff. I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day. I can't say that enough. I hope everyone has a wonderful day with their families. Hope your days have been good. If your moms are not here anymore, they're still with you. You just can't, you know, just because it's not physical doesn't mean that, you know, their being is not still with you. So shout out to all the mothers that are here and the ones that aren't, the great mothers that have, you know, went on to the next journey in life. So shout out to you all. I love you all. And until the next show, bye.